is going to win as Engulton. Motorsport 2 is going to be at the line. I think Cooper got it. NROL gets the win. He's going to go back-to-back in Las Vegas. Luke Rainey's going to win the race, but Caleb Campbell is our champion. Hello everyone, and welcome to the 16th race of the Energizer NROL Cup Series, season number 2 at the Pensacola International Superspeedway, the Pepsi 102. One of the longer races this season at a new track we haven't gotten to yet. Going to be a very, very interesting race to watch. So this track definitely a pretty crazy one. 3 miles long, basically a complete perfect oval. I believe the second largest super speedway we go to this season. We're going to be going to it twice, but the first race here of the season will be at night for like I said, the Pepsi 102. And in practice, we've seen speeds up to about, I believe, up to 235, 236 miles per hour, very fast super speedway. That is only in practice. So, expecting this race to possibly be the fastest race we're going to be seeing this season in terms of speed, but probably going to be pretty decently long one. Like I said, this track's 3 miles long, and it's going to be a 102-mile race. So, we're here in Pensacola, Florida. How about we get into the starting lineup? On the pole is 50, Christian Parker. I believe this is his first pole of his career and of the season, of course. He starts on pole in his 50. Dustless Blasting, Toyota Team Owner Revolution Racing. Currently 25th in the points, looking to get higher. Definitely could be in the chase conversation. Not too far out of it, but he's definitely got to get a few more good results in these last 10 races before the chase starts. Like he said, only 10 more races till that race number 26. That's going to be the last. That's going to be the last race to make the chase. That's going to be at Talladega. 10 races. Still a lot can happen in that time, though. And maybe we'll see that 50 car get into the top 60 in points, or maybe even get a win here tonight at Pensacola. Speaking of wins, or I guess speaking of not winning, Alexander Rowe still has yet to get a win this season. Currently pretty good inside the chase, though. Just hasn't been able to get a win with now owning that Rowe Motorsport scene, but I believe does got 3 wins across 2 different drivers on that team now. I have to see if Alexander Rowe can pull something off at this super speedway. Starting in third, Quentin Moore, probably one of the best super speedway drivers we have in this series. Got his only win last season when he was, I believe, before he got that win, he was around 28th, around there in points. Got the win at Engulton pretty late into the season, but that one win propelled him into the chase, and that propelled him all the way to the final round. Finished 4th in the standings. Again, around the back of the points. Once again, I believe around 28th, 27th. But like I said, it happened last season. Got to win in one of these super speedways. Definitely one to look out for. Technically has gotten one win that came at, I believe, the first duel at Daytona earlier in the season, I think. Not entirely sure. Danny Plays was leading the rookie of the year points lead for a little bit. Recently got passed by Roy Singh, but not too far behind him in points still. Qualifying good once again. Maybe he can pull off a little bit of an upset and get his first career win. And another person looking for their first career win, veteran driver Ben Crouch, has not had the best of luck in this series, but I believe he is just outside of a chase spot. I'm not entirely sure, but definitely one to look out for to maybe get a win this season before the chase starts. Then starting in 6th, Jonathan Rains, very good qualifying run for him. Owner of that team, Nexus Racing, hasn't done much this season at 77. I think he is outside of, no, I think he's around 24th or like somewhere in the top 30, but hasn't been talked about much this season. But he's got a good qualifying run here. Maybe he's got a good car. Maybe he can win. Starting in 7th as Rob Evans, I believe he is top 16 in the points. I believe he's got a chase spot right now. That one car team shown some speed in some races this season. Still yet to get a win. Maybe he can pull something off this race. Starting in 8th, Riley Spurley, 2 wins this season. 1 came at the Superspeedway's Enjoltis, which is the biggest superspeedway to go to. Like I said, Pensacola, the second biggest, behind Enjoltis, I believe, should be. But yeah, Spurley too. He's shown that he knows how to get it done here at these superspeedways. Maybe he can do it again. In the last 2 rows in the top 10, Johnny Gardner, teammate to Quentin Moore. That team's got some pretty good superspeedway cars. Don't believe Johnny Gardner's won in this series yet. He is a veteran. Maybe he can get it done. And outside of him, Mike Sparks also looking to get it done in that 45. Had a pretty good run at Road America, I believe. I think he got top 10, 10th or so. He probably can win too, but I have a feeling probably anybody in this field can probably get a win. Since, super speedway, winner can come from deep in the field. They can, Pulsar can win. We've seen that before. And, yeah, unpredictable to know who will win, but we're going to have to find out soon. Let's go over the rest of the field here. 11th, that's Gatlin Downey, and Derek Edison, I believe, making his 2nd start of the season, part-time for American Motorsports. Good qualifying run for him. That is Shazane Rana and Josh Dixon. Pretty good qualifying run for him. Adam Lewis, your points leader. Only a 4-point lead over the 9 car who starts right behind him. Have to see if he can hang on to that, as he's held the points lead for most of the season. But 2 wins, definitely a lock in the chase. And Gunnar Friesen also making one of his, also another part-timer making a start here at Pensacola. Roger Ray, like I said, he is 4 points out of that points lead. Yeah, we'll have to see if he can take it for Alan Lewis tonight. Outside of him, it is Tristan Beckett in the 06. Then Stephen Thompson has not had the luck this season. He is towards the bottom of the points list, but I don't think if he can get a win, it's probably going to take a win for him to make a chase, but if he does get a win, I don't think it will be impossible for him to get into that chase. But he's probably going to take that. Jonathan Wong, too, is inside one of the better non-charge drivers this season, along with his teammate, Grayson Thompson, who starts right behind. This guy, Caleb Campbell, also still looking for his first win of the season, surprisingly last season champion. But he has won at a super speedway before last season. He got the win at Talladega. We'll have to see what he can do tonight. And inside of him, also one of the hottest rookies. So right now, season recently took the rookie points lead. Rookie of the Year points lead. Roy Singh got 2 wins in a row 2 races ago. Maybe he can pull something off at a super speedway. We'll have to see. Caleb Campbell Motorsports definitely got good super speedway cars. Behind him, Austin Rogers and Grayson Thompson. Thompson got 2nd last race. Very good run for that 34 team. They've got 1 win this season. They got a non-charter driver, so they gotta finish good in case they DNQ if they want to make that chase. But currently, I believe around 22nd in points, so in a pretty good spot. Gotta hang on for those last 10 races. Eli Bright, pretty consistent so far this season. I believe Eli is in the chase right now, but not too good of a qualifying for him. Starts outside towards the middle of the field. We'll have to see if he can find his way up here, though. Inside him, Ryan Lee, I believe also had a pretty good run at Road America because of the fuel mileage. Jake Hoover, your Daytona 500 winner this season and last season. probably one of the best super speedway drivers, at least at Daytona. Have to see if he can do something today. I mean tonight. Outside him, Nick Smith, Lester, his winner. Maybe he can do 2 in a row. Might be a bit unlikely. Luke Rainey won at Talladega earlier in the season, and starts towards the back, but he does have his teammate right behind him, Jay Jefferson. So maybe they can make something work outside of him. Eldora Mud Bash, whatever it's called. But he won that race a while ago. That's really the only thing he's done this season, though, part-time in that 95 car. But made the race. He can do something. Jay Jefferson trying to get top 30 in points again. Besides that win in Trenton, I believe he's got the most DNFs out of every driver. He's got to have a good result tonight after a bad one last race. Gotta get top 30 before that chase comes around. Like I said, only 10 races left. Gotta get up there. I think Redmond had some pretty good runs a bit ago. Didn't have the best of run at Road America after the fuel mileage, but was running up front for a little bit. But he's just outside of the chase right now. Maybe this race can help him out at 36. Al Legacy, his team owner, starts right behind him with Eric Monaco to his inside. Daniel Williams and Spencer Davis. Hayden Stapleton third in points. Can't remember how far back he is from the points lead, but starts towards the back. Can work his way up, though. Michael Canto's teammate to his inside. And back to the field here. Got James Fisher in the 67. John Dubeck, 22. Then in last, Jeremy Wales in the 16. And the 05 running ISIP. The field, and that is your field for the Pepsi 1 and 2. Going to be a long one tonight. Going to be a very interesting one. First race at Pensacola under the lights, and first race in general. Super Speedway racing, very fast Super Speedway racing, 34 laps. Let's get these cars rolling. Let's command them, but whatever. Well, here we go. Fourth Super Speedway race of the season. Previous Super Speedway winners this season are Jake Hoover, Riley Spurley-Tube, Luke Rainey. Those are some to watch today, but I believe the highest ones starting up of them, Riley Spurley-Tube in 8th. Well, then Jake Hoover and Luke Rainey, they start towards the back of the field, right nose to tail. Yeah, those are for you to watch out for. Quentin Moore, Caleb Campbell. Alexander Rowe, 3 looking out. Good ones to look out for as well. Quentin Moore good at these super speedways. Rowe, Campbell looking for their first wins of the season. But here we go. First Parker, Alexander Rowe going to lead the field to the green tonight here at Pensacola. Going to be a hot one tonight. Here we go into the restart zone. We are green flag racing in the Pepsi 1 and 2 at Pensacola. Coming off turn number 4, Alexander Rowe gets clear after a 3-wide move by Quentin Moore. He will lead lap number 1 at Pensacola, but look out for those two-man motorsports teammates right behind him, working together early on. Here comes Quentin Moore with his teammate, Johnny Gardner. These two, they could be looking to work together for this race. Definitely could be a force to be reckoned with. Here comes Roger Ray. 1, 2 in the points. Adam Lewis also trying to come up here. Shazane Rana also, he hasn't had the best of season. Here he comes with his teammate, Floyd Singh. And Johnny Gardner gonna abandon his teammate. Goes to the inside, Johnny. There's Alexander Rowe dropping 3 wide towards the back. So you do not want to be on the outside for the most part in this race. Sometimes you can get the run, but if you're, that's usually only when you're out in the lead. And here comes Adam Lewis, your points leader, taking the lead already, but for how long? Here comes Roy Singh, Austin Rogers, Dylan Mills. A few names haven't been said much this season. Here they come. Dylan Mills makes it 4 wide. 4 wide can work here. 5 wide can work, but it is a bit dangerous. 6 wide, you ain't going to go anywhere, but yeah, 5 wide can be dangerous as well. As Quentin Moore left out to dry. Up top, can put 4 wide. So far, so good here at Pensacola. Roy Singh will lead this lap. Dylan Mills, here he comes, part-time for that EA Sports Racing team. Here he comes to the inside. Nick Smith, last race's winner, coming. Jay Jefferson, he needs some good points, and he's got his teammate pushing him. So another Camaro, Daniel Williams, as well. See, look at the back of the field. Take a look where your pole sitter is. He is already back in 33rd score last time around, and they get pretty close back in the pack here. Like I said, this is the first time they've been to the Superspeedway, so they might get a bit antsy. You see a lot of those guys hugging that yellow line. Nick Smith's going to lead that lap. Spencer Davis with Luke Rennie 4 wide. 2 Rowe Motorsports teammates trying to get to each other. Crazy racing so far. Definitely putting on a show so far. Our rating on lap 5. This race might be a bit shorter than I thought. Eric Monaco makes it 3 wide. Dylan Mills showing, like I said, outside lane can work. Mostly when you're fighting for the lead. Definitely on that back straightaway. Inside lane definitely where you want to be though. And Eli Bright play Eric Monaco 4 wide. Here he comes. Like I said, Eli Bright, he's been pretty consistent this season. Top 10 in the points, I believe. Looking for another good run, maybe even a win to get himself locked into that chase. Anybody can probably win it tonight. It'll be a very, very interesting one. Already pretty interesting early on. There you see the whole pack. Stapleton looks for the lead. James Fisher with them. Both of those guys started way in the back, and here they are, already up front. Shuffle out pretty fast here. I'm pretty sure there's going to be pit stops this race. I'm not entirely sure which lap they're going to start. But, we'll have to find out. James Fisher started way in the back. He leads that lap. I don't think anybody's led more than 1 lap this race so far. Grayson Thompson making it 5 wide for second. Four wide, it ain't the breaking point here. You basically see that. Basically, the whole field's going 4 wide right now. 5 wide, it can work sometimes, but sometimes it can't. 6 wide, that's game over. James Fisher kind of breaking away now after that 5 wide move by Thompson. They sorted that out, luckily. But, with the draft, they're going to pull right back in. Lagging a bit with all those cars coming off the corner. Going to be very interesting to see how this race plays out. They're getting pretty close back there with Roy Singh, Jay Jefferson, and a few others. That was pretty close. They're still getting pretty close back there. That could be a wreck in a half of a lap. Whoa, there they go. Austin Rogers, Nick Smith, couple go around. Jonathan Rains, Quentin Moore. Couple go around the back straightaway. That's Nick Smith. Last race's winner is in it. Josh Dixon, Austin Rogers. Could have been a lot bigger. Looks like 4 or 5 cars getting an incident on the back straightaway, bringing out our first caution of the night. Who is going to lead us back? It's going to be Fisher, James Fisher. He's going to lead us back, and oh, there goes the 81. They wrecked coming back, and this is a big one. Like a pretty big one. Oh, Adam Lewis is in it. Your points leader, Roger Ray, gets through, and man, a big hit by Alexander Rowe. They're still piling in. Nick Smith all torn up. Dylan Mills. Jay Jefferson looks like he got through that, which is very good. Eli Bright's in it. More wrecking right here. That's Ben Crouch, Rob Evans, and they smaller wreck bringing up the caution, but they a bigger wreck, a way bigger wreck happened coming back, and there you see Adam Lewis, your points leader, torn up in it. Hopefully these guys don't stack up coming back. Looks like they're all right. It's really good for two people really going to benefit from that is Roger Ray, mostly probably going to take the points lead now. As I can't tell if he got, he didn't get very much damage to that. Alexander Rowe looks like he got through it, but he got rear-ended right at the end. Jay Jefferson, we're probably going to help him out a lot because he got through that one. Bruce Parker got a little bit of damage in that. It sucks for Eli Bright, though. He got some damage in it. Ryan Lee, see there? It's like Daniel Williams is going to bring him down pit road. Hopefully they don't stack up coming onto here. I think they should. Just making sure. Looks like they're good. Okay, let's take a look. James Fisher led us back. Let's take a look at his pit stop as the whole field's down on pit road. I get a good camera angle. First caution of the night comes out pretty early, lap number 8. Fisher going to lead them off easily, but 2 wrecks, smaller one, bring out the caution, and ooh man, that's a bit more contact back there. Didn't seem too big, but 2 wrecks, smaller one, bring out the caution. They wreck coming back. Like I said, 5 wide can work sometimes it doesn't. And trying to slow down didn't work. That result is a lot of cars with damage. It's all right. Let's go take a look at the replay. So here's the first incident, lap 8. They're 5 wide off the corner, I believe. Oh, I'm not sure what happens there, but okay, it looks like something. I gotta use this camera angle. It's like Chris Parker, Gatlin Downey. No, Jonathan Rains, Gatlin Downey. They're making contact. 55 gonna come up into 77, which gets into the 00. Jack Clips, Nick Smith, and those guys go around. Up ahead, Quentin Moore gets the 06 as well. He goes spinning. And that is what brought out the caution of these guys flying across the infield. That's a pretty small incident. No one hit the inside wall, luckily. That's what brought out. And that is what brought out the caution. Let's go on board with Roger Ray. This getting pretty close. We'll get through this. They contact 77. Let's go on board Nick Smith, who does get into this one. Got a little bit of damage though, but he's going to get a lot more later. Most damage to that, yeah, he got bumped around a ton. Don't really want to be spinning at 231 miles an hour. Take a look at it in real time real quick. Yeah, that is what brought out the caution, but coming back, even the big one happens when they're trying to slow down. So, let's see. Oh yeah, Brian Lee's falling back on the inside, and looks like Ben Crouch is going to come up into Adam Lewis, and that's what's going to start this wreck. Let's take a look at it in real time. Yeah, that's a hard hit for Ryan Lee. And they come down the track, nowhere for a lot of these guys to go. Trying to slow down. And I believe, yeah, the guys that got slowed down by the first wreck, a couple of them go piling in. That's what gave Alexander Rowe a ton of damage right there. Let's see. Watch 77, he's going to come flying into that. Not a very big one, but definitely going to take a lot of cars out. Including, I believe, your points leader, Adam Lewis. Most likely not going to be the points leader after this. Can't really see much from this camera angle. Let's get a better one. She takes a pretty hard hit. 81 got off the ground, barely clipped. Yeah, that's a hard hit right there, Christian Parker. But Roger Ray, second points, he got through that. That might give him the points lead as long as he finishes this race. Let's go on board Adam Lewis. Nothing he could do in this one. Tough break. But what happens, I guess. Christian Parker, points leader, also another tough break. He gets barely clipped in this one. Hold on. I think I said I meant pole sitter, not points leader. Anyway, he also nowhere to go in this one. Another tough break. Definitely had a good car. Gets clipped right there. That's where damage was done. Saw that 81 get off the ground. Eli Bright also getting damage, but that's not what he needs. Yeah. Couldn't no way, just nothing to do there, couldn't react fast enough, no one can in that situation. Roger Ray, second in points. It's pretty good for him. That had wrecked the run of the caution and slowed him up, so he actually had time to avoid this one. Rana avoided it, Caleb Campbell avoided it, and Jay Jefferson also avoided it. He was right in this one. But he gets through definitely what he needs to get above that top 30 mark. Have to see how he does in the rest of the race. Let's go back. Go check out the restart here. Pensacola and the Pepsi 1 or 2. Going back to Pensacola, James Fisher leads a lot of cars out because of that accident. Adam Lewis, your points leader, are going to get no points this race, finishing last. Definitely going to shake up the points a bit, as I believe now we're guaranteed, since there's a lot of cars out, guaranteed to have a new points leader after this race. But Ben Crouch, Rob Evans, Jonathan Rains, Josh Dixon, Nick Smith, last race's winner. Christian Parker, all out. 35 cars still left in the race. A few with damage, like the 38, 81, 25, but more got damage. But I'd say about maybe 31 cars with damage. James Fisher led him off the pit road with Grayson Thompson in second. Riley Spurley-Tube, Carter Friesen, Stephen Thompson, Nathan Stapleton, Renan Isip, Danny Plays, Al Agassi, and Derek Edison. Not a very common top 10, but they are your top 10. We are back green here in the Pepsi 1 or 2 at Pensacola. Sure, I'm still recording. Yeah. Chris Thompson trying the outside. That's going to let James Fisher's teammate Riley Spurley-Tube close right in. Carter Friesen also falling behind. He's trying to go low. He's going to make it. Ryan Isip started one of the last rows. Here he is. The field coming back together. Fisher gets clear on the outside after that 3-wide move by Isip, but here he comes. 67, not able to get clear. Isip now leads. And he plays right behind in second, Jake Hoover. He's still in it, and here he comes 4 wide for that second spot, trying to get the lead. Can't get there quite yet. John Dubeck in the number 22 for Monster Motorsport. Michael Canto's up here. He's trying to get into the chase. Jonathan Wong. Johnny Gardner's still in it. Fortunately, Quentin Moore a bit damaged. Campbell, he's still got a shot. Singh still in it. Rainey, Roger Ray, Jay Jefferson all back here, and Quentin Moore. And here's basically where all the damaged cars are. And it's Jake Hoover, one of the best super speedway racers in the league. Here he is. He's leading. Canto following the line behind in second. John Dubeck, on-charge driver, hasn't shown much this season, but here he is running in third here at the Super Speedway. I think they'd be under caution, but they're still going 234 miles an hour. And hey, look at that. Look at the fastest lap time. John Dubeck has it, 45.4. I mean, that doesn't mean too much here, but the 22 might have something. That non-charged ride, that would be quite the upset if he could win. But this race winding down. Definitely got a good amount of laps left. Jake Hoover, though, he's showing he knows how to get it done at these super speedways. He's looking for win number 2 of the season. And here comes his teammate, team owner, Caleb Campbell. As Gardner looks for a second, Campbell didn't go with him. He might leave the door open for someone else to get to that inside, like the 05. And Jeremy Wales, he's still in it. He started last. He's up here now. Rana, you got all the Caleb Campbell Motorsports cars still in it. Because I believe, yeah, Roy Singh, he is, I think Roy Singh is still in it. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, all the Caleb Campbell Motorsports cars still in it. That could be an advantage for that team. And Jake Hoover doesn't even need his teammates. He is hanging on to the lead right now. Johnny Garner, though, he's fast. Can't count him out. Can't count anybody out, really. Garner can get to the inside. Anybody can get to the inside of that 41. They're probably going to start shuffling once again. Wales started last. Here he comes for second. Monaco doesn't want to push, but here comes Davis. Dixon's got to run. Singh trying to get up to his teammate in the lead. He makes it a 3-wide move for fourth. Stapleton, he's still in. There's Roger Ray, most likely going to be taking the points lead after this race, but Stapleton, he can't do if Roger falls back. But Roger Ray looking at trying to make him fall back. Here he comes, being pushed by Carter Friesen. Now it's Wales right behind Jake Hoover. Got his teammate Roger Ray coming up. I believe he is towards the bottom of the points list, and here he comes with a run with Roy Singh. Singh might be looking to make it 3-wide, though. Look out. He will into turn number 1. 3-wide for the lead. Hoover going to start dropping back, probably. Carter Friesen coming up here. He's part-time team for Team Chevy Racing. Back here, it looks like 2 guys have lost the draft. Somebody's on pit road. Alexander Rowe. Some more issues. But fortunately, Jay Jefferson, he's lost the draft. Along with Daniel Williams. Yeah, he might need a caution to get back up there. Looked like he was... That wreck was what he needed, but now he's lost the draft. And that is not what he needs. Back to your lead, it looks like Canto led that lap, but James Fisher, here he comes back to the lead. He plays in behind him. You'll send these two started 1-2 in the Daytona 500. Fisher has had the best qualifying in these Superspeedway races since. Split races, whatever you want to call them. Al Agassi, he has not had the best of seasons after he got one win last season. That did come in the chase, but he's kind of had a season to forget. But here he is. He's got a top 10. Got top 10 one of the Superspeedways earlier. Might have been Talladega. Here he is. Voice kind of falling apart. Here we are. We're approaching 10 to go, though. This race is starting to wind down. I'm not sure if these guys are going to have to pit again. They might. But they might not. I don't think we're going to be seeing a caution again because these guys are just kind of 3 wide right now. Not a lot of 4 wide in the pack. Like, no 4 wide in the pack, but there might be soon. Wales putting Gardner 4 wide. Got a Chevy, Toyota, Chevy, Ford, Chevy. Top 5 right now. So they're just trying to stay in the line, pulling away, but here comes Plays, and Monaco making it 3 wide. Monaco, I believe he got around, he got like 2 or 3 wins this last season. Yet to win this season, hasn't had as good of a season as he was last season when he was with Caleb Campbell Motorsports. But still, I believe he's in the chase. Now, Team Motor Team Chevy Racing. Pretty far in the chase, but still looking for that win. Johnny Gardner gets the second. Now getting past Eric Monaco. Plays was able to get the lead out of that. Monaco had to back out. And oh boy, this could get a bit messy. Eli Bright lap car. 07 held up a lot right there. This could get messy. Eli Bright, pretty slow. He's holding up the middle lane. That's holding up James Fisher. A couple of guys holding up the outside in the middle lane. Roger Reagan held up. This is going to help. Luke Rangulo with an issue. Unless this is pit strategy. No, we only got. It's only going to be 1 lap, 10 to go. Like I said, not sure. We're going to have pit stops, so I think this is an issue in the 24. That's unfortunate. Might be a tire issue, but I thought it was going to help out these guys. They're way too far back. And Bright's still holding up a lot of these guys. This might be the end of these guys' races, unfortunately. He's off the inside lane. That includes Shazane, Rana, Caleb Campbell, Riley Spurley-Tube. A lot of big names. Nathan Stapleton as well. And it looks like it is pit strategy. A lot of guys coming down pit road. Who stayed out? Looks like Johnny Gardner stayed out, so it was pit strategy on the 24. We do have pit stops. And a lot of guys came in right there. Pretty unfortunate time to catch a lap car right there. Held up a lot of guys. Now pit stops probably going to string the field out a bit further. Sure that wasn't the pace car coming out. Yeah. Not necessarily strategy. Not thinking this isn't going to be fuel mileage race like last race, but we have to see what strategy works. Pitting early like Luke Rain did, pin later like these guys are, or pin right in the middle like everyone else did. And it's Gardner a pretty good entry to pit road in Wales. Guess he's anticipating that his pit stall is right at the start. And we'll have to take a look at Johnny Gardner's pit stop. Can he get the lead coming off pit road? They probably lost a bit of time because there's only about maybe like 10 cars that stayed out. Probably even less, so they weren't really drafting with each other. Looks like it's 2 tires and a whole lot of fuel. Where is the pack? Assuming there is a pack. Might be only a couple cars, but We'll have to see. Here we go. Comes off pit road. I don't see the guys. Yeah, it looks like I don't think Rowe shouldn't be a part of it unless strategy put him up there. I don't think so though. Looks like Jake Hoover gameplay doesn't look like there's much of a pack. Just a couple cars strung out. But it looks like Rowe's pretty slow. He's gonna hold up plays a bit, and it looks like Gardner's probably gonna be able to get the lead. But look out, Jake Hoover. He's got another shot at winning another one of these things. Here he comes to the outside, Johnny Gardner, trying to get a run. He might be able to do that, actually. Will he clear? Yeah, he will. So Hoover, I believe, is in the lead. I believe these guys, I think they stayed out an extra lap. I don't think they're going to be able to get out in front of these leaders. Looks like it might be about 4 or 5 cars with a shot. 4 or 5, 6, 7, 8 cars with a shot in with this victory, unless a caution comes out late. It looks like it's mainly going to be these 4: Jake Hoover, Danny Plays, Roy Singh, Johnny Gardner. These two have won before. The Caleb Camp Motorsports cars, Plays, Gardner, have not won a race in this series at all. Hey, here comes Plays with a huge run. You gotta look out for maybe Carter Friesen and Jeremy Wales to catch up with these guys. We'll have to see. Is Hoover now falling back? Plays now leads here at Pensacola. It is go time now. Oh, Jake Hoover blows up. Jake Hoover blowing up one of the drivers that could probably win today. One of the best cars. He was showing it, and the engine just went down the back straight away. Oh, look out, guys. Oh, my goodness. And that is unfortunate for your Daytona 500 winner. Not going to be getting another Super Speedway win. So we've only got about 5 laps to go. This race going winding down pretty quickly. But heartbreak for Jake Hoover. He is not going to be getting it tonight. But back to your leaders. They've caught the 81, slowing up these guys. Dane Plays getting away. So there's a huge pack forming back here as Campbell is gone back after getting held up by the lap cars. So crazy back here. I don't think they're going to be able to catch. But coming to only 5 laps to go, Danny Plays, Roy Singh. It's Danny Plays, Johnny Gardner, Roy Singh. Singh's got 2 wins this season. These 2 have never won before. Bales, Friesen, Thompson, they're trying to chase these guys down, but I don't think it's going to be enough. 5 to go at Pensacola. Here they come. Working back together. Singh makes the move to the inside. Will it work? Singh, like I said, he trying to had a bit of a heartbreak last race. Probably had the best car that race. Trying to go 3 in a row. And made a mistake on the pit stop. They dropped all the way back to around 25th or so. And he is trying. 4 laps to go. 4 laps to go here at Pensacola. And Plays hanging on. And like I said, these 2, early in the race, these 2 finding the Rookie of the Year points. And sandwiched in the middle, it's Johnny Gardner, veteran of the series, has yet to win a race. Here he is in the 17. Can he make a move before it's over? It's that big pack back there catching the 81. Lap cars definitely playing a factor in this race. These guys, they aren't going to be able to, they're going to have a shot. Singh makes a move for second. 3 laps to go at Pensacola. Can one of these 2 make the move on Plays? Garner, he's trying to fight. But farther away they get, they're going to have a bigger run coming back to the 07. This is going to be these 3. And here comes Singh. He's got to run. Got to run the 07. Two very good rookies. Going to battle it out. Johnny Garner looking to try and spoil these guys' party. Coming to 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go here at Pensacola. When will the move be made? Here comes Singh. Play's trying to block. Right now, it might be go time. I think it's going to be coming down to either the 07 or the 51. But Garner, he's going to try and make the move now. On Singh. Will it work? Back there, Isip, Roger Ray, they're all fighting for top 10 spot, top 7 spot. Here we go. White flag. 1 more lap to go. Off this corner. 1 more lap to go. 3 more miles. And the Pepsi 102. Can Singh make the move? Here he comes to the inside. Singh waited. And here he comes. This might be for the race right here. Unless Gardner can make a big charge. Here comes Roy Singh down the back straight. Can Gardner get there? I don't think he's going to be able to. I think Roy Singh is going to get it. The final corner. Gardner, can he make one last move? Singh timed the move perfectly. Make the move into 3. Can't be challenged. Roy Singh win number 3 at Pensacola. He wins the Pepsi 102 in a last lap pass. Heartbreak for Danny Plays. But Roy Singh showing he is one of the best today. The first driver to get 3 wins this season. Nearly got 3 in a row. If he didn't have the issue last race, it would have been 4 in a row this race. Unbelievable. Roy Singh, 3rd win as a rookie. He's showing he could be a threat for this championship only in his first season. Great race tonight here at Pensacola. Going to be returning in the chase. How about that for Roy Singh? Johnny Garner so close in 2nd, just couldn't make the run. Danny Plays heartbreak. He gets 3rd. How about Carter Friesen getting 4th? Grayson Thompson, another great run for that 34 team that they need in 5th. Roger Ray most likely going to take the points lead. He finished 6th. How about that for the 51 team? Roy Singh gets another one at Pensacola. Caleb Campbell Motorsports, they get another one at the Superspeedways. Let's take a look at your finishing results. Here's the finishing results from the Pepsi 102 at Pensacola. Roy Singh gets win number 3 of the season. He's a force to be reckoned with. It's that all these track types seems like. Though technically Indy was also super speedways, but whatever. But still, win number 3. Rookie to be reckoned with this season. Johnny Garner close. He gets 2nd. Danny Plays passed in the last lap. Fortunately for him, he's going to have to settle for 3rd. Carter Friesen, part-time driver for Team Chevy Racing, he gets 4th. Pretty good run for that 4-2 team. And Grayson Thompson, another great finish in 5th. Definitely what they need. He might be in the top 16, but he's already got a win, so he's locked in. Roger Ray, I'm pretty sure he's going to be taking the points lead after today. He gets 6th, highest of that 2nd pack. Running Isip, battling with him. He got 7th, another good finish at these super speedways. Caleb Campbell, good finish. Could have been a bit better, though. He gets 8th. Steven Thompson, a good finish that he needs in 9th. Riley Spurley, to rounds up the top 10. James Fisher, he led the most laps. He got 11th. Luke Rainey, he pit the earliest. He got 15th. And couldn't shuffle around correctly, but still decent. Derek Essen ran at top 20. Jake Jefferson got 22nd, could have been a lot better. Could have been 26th. So, yeah, like Jeremy Wales. And I don't know what happened to Jeremy Wales. He was running in around second, and I believe he had a pit with some sort of issue right at the end. And I didn't even notice that. So that's pretty unfortunate for him. He was going to have a good finish, but yeah, going to have to. So, yeah, just bad luck there. When you see all the people that wrecked out, Adam Lewis, Ben Crouch. Lewis getting no points this race. Not what he needs if he wants to hang on to that. Full season. I don't know what I'm saying. But he's lost points lead now. It's been a while since he hasn't been leading the points. Fortunate for him, but like I said, definitely a lock in the chase. And yeah, that's your finishing results. Pretty good race here at Pensacola for first time here. 15 lead changes, not the most lead changes. A couple guys get out there towards the end, around 15 to go. But yeah, all right, let's go take a look at the points. And here are points after 16 races. Roger Ray took the points lead, and Adam Lewis dropped back to third, as Burley 2 also got up to second. Ian Stapleton fourth, Jake Hoover fifth. As highlighted everybody who's in the chase right now in yellow, since we only got 16 races. That's I feel like that'd be convenient. But yeah, Roger Ray got on the points lead. Been a while since Adam Lewis hasn't been leading the points. I believe he's got a got a 9-point lead over Alex ProTube, and Adam Lewis, he's like he's pretty far back. So after that race, like I said, he didn't get any points that race since he finished last. Last two, 42nd, 41st, don't get any points, so he had a good result and lost a lot of points since Roger Ray finished about 6th. So yeah, and so see who's in the chase. See a highlighter, but I'll still go over it. People in the chase, 16 drivers in the chase right now are Roger Ray, Riley Spurley-Tube, Adam Lewis, Nathan Stapleton, Jake Hoover, Caleb Campbell, Roy Singh, Nick Smith, Danny Plays, Alexander Rowe, Johnny Garner, Luke Rainey, Eric Monaco, Eli Bright, Grayson Thompson, and Daniel Williams. Hold on. I think that should be 16. Yeah, okay. Double checking there. But there's points. 10 races till the chase. It's go time. James Fisher. He's about 8 points behind Eli Bright. If he can pass Eli Bright, he's in the chase. And Michael Canto's also only about 10 points behind, or 9 points behind or so. So yeah. Yeah, Gallon Downey, he's also right there. Isaac Redmond, Rob Evans, Ren Isip. And I'd say about probably the top 20, 25 might have a shot at it, top 24. But you know, anybody back there can get a win. Quentin Moore, he's 30th right now. He made the Final Four last season, but he was around there last season before he got he got a win. So, and Jay Jefferson, he's up to 32nd, still trying to get out of that hole. That would push, and if he got above top 30, then that would push Eli Bright out. And he has a pretty good shot of getting back into the top 30. So that car's good. He's had some good runs. If he had an even better run this week, he probably would have been up there. But yeah, the battle for the 16th spot is on. You know, Eric Monaco, he's not safe either. He could drop out, and maybe Johnny Gardner could fall back, and Alexander Rowe, he is kind of in a danger spot. Not really, but you know, if he has a few bad races, he could be in jeopardy. But still, he's most likely gonna. I'd be pretty surprised if Alexander Rowe doesn't get a win before the chase starts. He was the most consistent driver last season. Got a lot of wins. Still has yet to win one. But yeah, so there's points. Next race should be next Friday. We'll be at Old Spice for I believe the Old Spice 75. So I'll see you guys then.